I can only learn the dark art.
Lord God, please forgive my impertinence. I did not know it was you who had personally descended, Sasita whispered. My lord, she seems very afraid of you. Hanyin added softly, alas, having just been deceived by the god she worshipped. For so many years, this must weigh heavily upon her heart. Ningfeng spoke firmly. I will be taking this divine artifact. The war has just ended, and there are countless matters that still need to be handled. Manga will be in great need of your support. Yes, Queen Minga's mother bowed, trembling with both fear and beauty. In headquarters, Ningfeng handed the flash scar, god-slaying weapon to Wang Yue. Her eyes widened. Is this a gift for me? A divine artifact. I never thought I would be able to wield such a thing. The other's eyes sparkled in amazement, while Feng Rui merely closed his. Ningfeng smirked. Heh, and that is not all. The entire building suddenly trembled. What is going on? Is it an earthquake? The crowd muttered in alarm. Wang Yue, Shu Ting, and Zhou Jiangshu looked upward. Ningfeng said, There is also a trial secret realm suitable for you, just like the one Duan cleared before. Huh? Wang Yue exclaimed. Ningfeng thought to himself, after activating the trial secret realm, I can open an entrance within a world under my control. Everyone is at a critical stage of improving their strength. I will let Yue try it first. Wang Yue stepped into the realm. Wow, it looks like the skeletal remains of some kind of giant beast, she gasped, just as monsters lunged toward her. She quickly drew the flash scar, god-slaying weapon, unleashing arrows that cut through the monsters like burning blades slicing through butter. Zhou Jiangshu's jaw dropped. Such overwhelming attack power. Shu Ting said, in terms of stats alone, even a 6th advancement master would be crushed by Yue. Ningfeng thought to himself, is Queen Ming also going to undergo a trial? What a coincidence. In another scene, Queen Ming said, Mother, is something wrong? You do not look very well, her mother replied nervously. No, it is nothing, but in her heart she thought, I no longer know if I can trust those gods. Yet I cannot directly stop Ming either. What if I anger them? Ming, you must not get into any trouble. As Queen Ming entered, vicious dogs suddenly attacked. She swiftly drew her bow and shot them down. Ningfeng thought to himself, though trial secret realms may look the same across different worlds, the difficulty varies. The monsters on Ming's side are clearly stronger than those on Blue Star. Suddenly, his eyes widened in shock. He had spotted faint restraints on Queen Ming, seals only he could perceive. What is that? Ningfeng focused his divine sense. He realized that seems to be a kind of restraint, limiting the knowledge Mingge can acquire. Could this be what the commander of Swift Shadows meant by preventing mortals from opening the gates of knowledge? Only a god could perceive such seals. Ningfeng pondered. I could intervene and remove it directly, but what would the consequences be? He called out, Ming. Queen Ming turned and said in surprise, Lord God? Ningfeng said, Do not hurry to clear the trial. Slow your pace. I need to confirm a few things. She nodded. Okay. At the fish castle, Queen Minga's mother prayed silently, her heart unsettled. Meanwhile, Ningfeng kept his focus on both Minga and Wang Yue. Opening his eyes, he murmured, So that is how it is. Inside the trial realm, Queen Ming's progress remained slow. She frowned, wondering, I have been in here so long, yet I am still not done. What on earth is happening? A monster lunged at her with its massive claws. She dodged and released an arrow that pierced its chest, leaving a gaping hole. How do you feel? Ningfeng asked. Queen Mingi replied, Lord Divine Master, I may not be used to this yet. I need more time to adjust. Do not rush, Ningfeng said gently. Take your time. Ningfeng thought to himself. These restraints appear at certain crucial nodes, sealing off portions of the universal laws. If a believer wishes to make use of that segment of the laws, they can only pray to a god. With divine power, the laws are activated. Yet in doing so, the believer is blocked, never allowed to truly touch the laws of the universe themselves. Queen Ming gazed at the strands of divine power linking to the laws. Ningfeng continued in his heart. If this continues, believers will become utterly convinced that only through the gods can they obtain great power. So this is the method the gods use to control mortals. And as the ground split apart and jagged spikes erupted, Queen Ming gasped, I am sorry, Lord God. Blood trailed down her arm where she had been scratched. Am I being too clumsy? She asked. Ningfeng reassured her. Ming, do not worry about me. Focus only on your own movements. Compare carefully to how it felt before. Different from before, she whispered, concentrating. A monster's charged. Suddenly, Queen Ming vanished, reappearing above them with arrow drawn. Ha! Her arrows rained down, piercing the beast with new precision. I never thought my skills could be used in this way, she exclaimed. It seems my understanding of combat has deepened. At that moment, the gates of the trial tower opened. Emerging, Queen Ming called out, Mother, I have kept you waiting. Her mother asked with concern, Ming, how did it go? Smiling, she said, Mother, I failed. Her mother froze. What? Yes, I failed. But it is fine. With the Lord God's guidance, I am sure I will succeed next time. Ah, the Lord God is truly a gentle and wise being. I cannot wait to begin the next trial, her mother whispered, trembling. What on earth did you experience in there? And Ning Feng reflected, believers have long relied on divine power. If I were to remove these restraints on a large scale, it would throw the world into turmoil. I must proceed cautiously. Fortunately, Blue Star was never bound by these restraints. That is why its people survived without the god's intervention. Meanwhile, in another realm, Wang Yu leapt high to evade a dragon's attack. She drew her bow and unleashed a flurry of arrows that pierced through its scaled hide. Looking up at the sky, she smiled. When she exited the portal, Ning Feng was already waiting, joy lighting his face. Wang Yu ran straight into his arms, and they embraced tightly. He lifted her high, her laughter bubbling out as she pressed against him. I did it, she exclaimed with pure joy. Thank you so much for watching. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to help me grow my channel. Your support means the world to me. Don't forget to leave a comment below. I love hearing from you. Let's keep the conversation going and get those analytics buzzing. Until next time, take care.